When you're preparing for any negotiation, one of the first things that you need to do is to understand what type of negotiation that it is. And you've got three options. There are cold negotiations, there are cool negotiations, and there are warm negotiations. And the way that you identify which sort of negotiation that this is likely to be is by thinking about factors such as how important is price? If price is the key thing, it's going to be a cold negotiation. If you don't need a lot of trust, if this is a one-off transaction with the other party, again, that's likely to make it a cold negotiation. Now, let me give you an example. If you've ever been to a bazaar, a souk, one of the markets that you find in various parts of the world, and you go in there to buy a handbag or a leather jacket or whatever it may be, well, the important thing there for both parties is the price that's paid. There's no risk involved in that type of negotiation. So you're likely to see some quite short-term behaviours in those sorts of negotiations. You want to be a little bit careful with the information that you share with the other party. If you tell them that you're from London and from that they'll deduce that you have a lot of money, well, that's probably going to work against you in the negotiation. If you tell them that you're catching your flight home that afternoon and you're in a bit of a rush, once again, it's only likely to work against you. So those sorts of negotiations require a bit less information. They require being comfortable with the fact that there may be a little bit of short-term behaviour from the other party. You have cool negotiations. Now, if you're going to be in the market to buy a new car, well, that's likely to be a cool negotiation because price is still the most important thing, but you have other factors now, such as what extras are you going to get, as well as the discount, of course. When are you going to receive delivery? The car salesperson is probably interested in how are you going to finance this? Are you paying for it outright or financing it through them? But price is still the headline, which is going to stop you getting really to warm negotiation. And in a warm negotiation, this is where it's no longer about price, it's about other things, it's about value. So this might be about the sort of negotiations maybe that you have with your colleagues at work about changing shift patterns. It might be a negotiation with your other half. It might be that, do you know what, you want to go out on every Thursday night and you need their help, you need them to look after the kids. That should be a more warm negotiation. You need trust, you can use creativity in that type of negotiation. So what we can do is to go into much more depth about these three types of negotiation, how to prepare for them, and then how to conduct those three very specific and separate types of negotiation.